In this video, I want to go over what are the best macronutrient ratios to accelerate fat loss when you're following an intermittent fasting protocol. You know, how much protein, how much fat, and how many grams of carbohydrates you're eating can make all the difference between getting amazing results and just doing so-so when you're intermittent fasting. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mike Kola. I've been a celebrity fitness trainer and gym owner for over 30 years, and I've helped thousands of people lose weight and improve their health. Let's first go over what are your macronutrients. It's really simple. They're just proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Now, for me to explain to you what's the best ratios for fat loss and weight loss when you're intermittent fasting, let's use a case study. I recently had a 30-year-old woman come to my gym. She weighed 150 pounds. She told me, Mike, I'm getting married in 6 months. I really have to lose 30 pounds. I used to weigh about 120 pounds in my early 20s. I loved how I looked. I already bought my wedding dress. It's 3 sizes smaller than I am now, so I'm really motivated. I'll do exactly what you say to lose the weight. Okay, now that's great. It's great to have a motivated client. So the first thing we talked about was going on a 16-8 intermittent fasting protocol. This is probably the most popular way to do intermittent fasting. This is where you fast for 16 hours and then you take in all your calories within an 8-hour eating window. So she decided she's gonna skip breakfast, just have black coffee in the morning, which I think is totally okay. Some days she may have some green tea, she's gonna drink a lot of water, and then she's gonna break her fast around noon, have lunch around noon, then she'll have dinner at 7 p.m. and be done eating by 8 p.m. Then she can fast again for 16 hours till the next day. Okay, so that's the intermittent fasting protocol we put her on. Let's talk about how I calculated her macros, right? So she's 150 pounds, 35% body fat. That brings her at about 100 pounds of lean mass. Now, I first like to figure out grams of protein. Okay, my general recommendation is anywhere between 0.85 grams to 1 gram per pound of lean mass. So in her case, I gave her 100 grams of protein. And there's roughly 4 calories per gram when it comes to protein. So about 400 calories of protein. Now, I like to go equal protein with equal fat grams. So I also gave her 100 grams of fat, which is roughly about 900 calories. So that brings her up to 1,300 calories between fats and proteins. Okay, now let's talk about how I figure out the carbohydrates. Okay, this is what I like to do. I like to take her total body weight, which is 150 pounds, and I like to go roughly about 11 times body weight. So 11 times 150 is 1,650 total calories. Okay, now she's eating 1,300 calories of fat and protein, so that's 350 of carbohydrates, because there's 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates. So that brings it in at about 87.5 grams of actual carbohydrates. Okay, I think that's a great ratio. Let's go over the ratios now. So she's generally eating about 25 to 30% of her calories are coming from the macronutrient protein, right? About 60% of her calories are coming from healthy fats, and about 15% of her calories are coming from carbohydrates. I think that's a great macronutrient ratio to really accelerate fat loss when you're intermittent fasting. Let's also go over what happens if she hits a weight loss plateau. How would I adjust everything? Okay, first of all, she lost about 6-7 pounds the first couple of weeks, but let's say it's 6 weeks out. Maybe she's down 15 pounds, but now she's stuck. There's been over a week, it's been maybe 10 days, almost 2 weeks, hasn't lost any weight. This is what I would do, okay? I would actually up her calories and make her take what I would call a diet break. I'd stop the intermittent fasting. I'd add 1 more meal to her diet. I'd make sure she ate breakfast. I'd probably give her about 200, 300, 400 calories extra during breakfast. Like, why would I do this? I know this is somewhat counterintuitive. Why would she eat more and actually break this weight loss plateau? Okay, first of all, when you're dieting, when you're restricting calories, your metabolism will always slow down. It's like the metabolic adaptation. Like it's a way of survival. Just think you're eating less and less, and your metabolism slows down because there's less food around. Okay, so what you can do when you hit weight loss plateaus is actually increase your calories. What that will do is that it will slightly increase your metabolism. It's going to minimize that metabolic adaptation. It's going to slow down the slowing down of your metabolism. Try it. It's a great way to break a weight loss plateau. So that's what I'll have her do. Eat breakfast for maybe 4 or 5 days, up her calories. But then when I recalculate her macros, instead of going 11 times, probably go say 10 times body weight, and then readjust all the macros. Let's discuss now the meal plan, the exact foods I'd like it to be eating in the proper macronutrient ratio. Well, first of all, I wanted to eat a whole natural food diet. You know what I'm talking about. No garbage food, no processed food, no cookies, no cakes, no empty calories. All the empty calories and the bad oils, those vegetable oils, are pretty much not allowed on this diet. Now, she's going to be consuming 25 to 30% of her calories in protein. Okay. Now, a general rule is when you're eating meat, chicken, fish, and meat, every 4 ounces is roughly about 25 grams of protein. So, for example, like for dinner, if she has a nice big, say 8 ounces, maybe even a little bit bigger piece of salmon, she's going to get half her protein right there, 50 grams right there. I love pasture raised eggs. Every egg's about 8 grams of protein. She can have 2 or 3 whole eggs every single day. That's going to be another 24 grams of protein. She's pretty much almost there for her protein requirements. She's going to be eating some vegetables that have some protein in it. I think she's easily going to get to the 100 grams of protein, no problem. Now, when it comes to the healthy fats, like 60% fat, I know people get confused, like, how am I going to consume so much fat? I don't want you chasing fat. If you're eating whole natural food, for example, like steak, high in healthy fat. If it's grass-fed, grass-finished, right, high in protein. Salmon, high omega-3s, high in healthy fat. Eggs, high in healthy fat. Like an avocado, I'd want her to eat an avocado every single day. High in monounsaturated, high in those good healthy fats. If you're eating whole natural foods, maybe a few macadamia nuts as well, you're going to instantly beat around that 50-60% healthy fat level without chasing fat. Okay, and then when it comes to her carbohydrates, since the carbohydrates are so low, only about 15%, she's only getting about 87.5 grams to 350 calories in carbohydrates. I really want her to chase after fiber. Eat a high fiber, low calorie type things like, broccoli, cauliflower. An avocado has like 14, 15 grams of fiber. So even though she's eating low carb, she's also going to be eating high fiber. Okay, now if you want to learn more about like an exact meal plan, like in detail, that I put my clients on for actually burning body fat and like doing really well in intermittent fasting, check out this video. It's another case study of a male personal training client of mine who lost 14 pounds in 1 month following this exact meal plan.